Howdy YouTube, my name's Ethanra, and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. So no, unfortunately I still don't have the new intro, I'm still working on it. But speaking of intros, YouTube, and Kingdom Hearts, we have this banner. As I said before, I am not an information kind of channel, it's just here's how I play, this is what I do. If you want things like that, there's this one great YouTuber I've been subscribed to for a while called Lost Predictions, all one word, Lost Predictions. I want to call him Lost Productions for some reason. He goes by Lost, I call him LP. Great YouTuber, very, very detailed in the topics that he go over, and need to stop doing that. And one of the topics he went over, I believe it was either today or yesterday, because he mostly, almost completely now focuses on the Japanese version, and he talked about this banner right here, and to say he was disgruntled over it would be an understatement. You should definitely check him out if you're into whether you want to play the game or not, I suppose, or if you're on the global version and kind of want like a preview of what we're going to get, because for the most part what the Japanese version gets, we eventually get, usually, not always, but for the most part, especially when it comes to banners. You should check him out. But as far as my favorite Kingdom Hearts YouTuber is concerned, also my best friend, Eternia of Light, she actually helped me out again. For you see, she helped me realize I can make my kit even stronger. She mentioned I should replace my Xion medal, which as you can see I did with this SP Roxas. And I'm glad she pointed that out, because I was so focused on area of attack medals that I didn't really pay much attention to this one. Like, as soon as I saw it was a single attack, I was like, okay, moving on. But no, he's actually really good. The damage is decent. The ability is what I'm really interested in. The only downside, of course, is that because it says the fewer gauges... Hold on, let me actually... Yeah, I was saying it backwards because of how I actually use it. The more gauges I use, the more damage he does. But of course, since he's right after Kairi, he'll be used when I have max gauges. So he'll essentially get no boosts from his own attack, unless his own attack counts as using the gauge. I don't know. My point is, he's not as strong as he would be if, say, for example, I put him on Diamond Dust closer to the end. But anyway, I do like that he raises reverse strength, because that, of course, helps out my primed illustrated axle, which makes him hit much, much harder. As a matter of fact, it gives... I did my own little test. It gives him basically 1,000,000 extra damage, so that's really cool. But let's see here. Moogle of Glory. But yeah, so we're continuing on with the summer adventure. I should probably go this way. Come on. There you are. And look, there he is again. We also... kinda, I suppose. Doesn't really seem like that many. I don't know why my character looks so angry compared to the other two. That's actually kind of funny. Oh, that's unfortunate. I told you there were clues in the sea. That's good. At least they lived. Treasure. I don't buy it. Naturally. That's spooky. I think I already have a culprit in mind, since there is a ghost pirate-esque Heartless already in the game, but we'll see. Yeah, that's the boss for you. Resourceful as always. Or it could have been him. Like I said, since everyone except yours truly is named Keyblade Wielder, it gets kind of hard to say who's exactly talking. Now, I really wish they gave them a proper name, considering they are actually kind of important. Can you imagine it? Can you imagine if Hayner, Pence, and Olette only went by Town Kid the entire time? Wouldn't that be like super awkward? I gotta say though, this beach looks very beautiful in the twilight like this. Everything looks like it's technically orange, but it makes me think of more like a gold color. I like it. Also, I should probably bring this up. There's this event going on, I think it's gonna end soon, where you get Tidus, Waka, and Selfie as medals to help level up your Keyblade sub-slots. And you really should capitalize on that while you have the chance. Crap, I did it again. Well, I'm trying though. I think I made good progress. Anyway, they don't give much, like some of the medals give 5%, 8%, 2%. They don't give all that much, I don't think. But the fact that you can get more than one copy and they are farmable is why I would encourage you to do it if you just want to fill up some of those slots until you get decent enough replacements. That's also, of course, if you don't mind the grind, because it's entirely possible to do a mission and get nothing. So there's that you want to keep in mind of. I think the first mission might be the best, because it seems every time I do that, well, not every time, but most of the time when I do the first mission, I get 3 copies of whatever medal that drops, and I don't think that happened with the other ones, or I just wasn't paying attention, which is also possible. But whenever I am paying attention, it just so happens to be the very first mission is the one that did that. But anyway, yeah, if you don't mind the grind and you want to get some upright speed, magic, and power medals for your sub-slots, should definitely check those out. It made me wonder, because it was a very easy prediction to make, but when the old new Kairi EX came out, the first thought, well, one of the first thoughts I had were, what would her reverse version be? And I pretty much said it would have to be Xion. There's very few any other medals that would be more appropriate than that. I thought it could possibly Naminé as well, but Naminé did seem more light-oriented, if you catch my meaning. Not necessarily ability-wise, but good or evil. Hers would be good. Xion's technically wasn't evil, also more like just misguided, and her mission did not involve a heroic act, so that's why I wouldn't consider her to be on the light side. But yeah, Xion was obviously the best choice to make the reverse answer to Kairi. So that made me wonder, what would be the reverse answer for Tidus, Waka, and Selfie? Yes. Getting out alive and rescuing those Keyblade wielders would be more than enough reward. My character still looks so mad. Oh, wow. It actually took the whole 3 days. So today's the day when it happens. Huh. Wow, that's some interesting timing right there, how that turned out. That's actually pretty cool. But yeah, as I was saying, the first thought that came in my mind, I keep saying that, I don't know why. Anyway, one of the thoughts I had would be, what would be the reverse answer to them? And the first thought, now this is accurate, the first thought that came in my mind was actually Lock, Shock, and Barrel. I know we're kind of far away from Halloween, but for an evil trio, that was the first thought that I had in my mind, Lock, Shock, and Barrel. Of course, if you can think of another good fit in under 10 seconds, feel free to do so. Sorry I was talking slow there, trying to make sure I don't say UH as often as I do. Because I don't think people usually pick up on it unless I say something, but I try to not do that as much. Like, I'd rather just ramble or say nothing than to keep saying, you know. But yeah, so we're officially at the climax of the story. Well, maybe not officially, more like, what's the better appropriate term for that? Not the climax, but the prelude of the climax, I guess. Cliffhanger, even, because the very next part will actually be the climax, because we'll see what actually happened. So yeah, we're at a cliffhanger right now, eager to see where the story goes. And as you can see up top, the jewels are getting there. Can't wait to finally pull for the Incredibles. I'm also going to go and say this now, because otherwise I will forget, is that even though I do want another Violet, I think I'd rather have another, or not another, but I'd rather have a Miss Incredible medal that's like Violet, like all the stars, fully gilded. Because even though I do want another Violet, and I'm able to get a trait for her, just because I'm able to do that does not guarantee that trait will be extra attack power, as opposed to getting Miss Incredible will solve the problem of getting Miss Incredible. See what I mean? So I am slightly more interested in getting a medal of her, because I do want to replace my Sora. Even though I do like having HP engages, overall I would like being able to completely nerf my enemy's attack power much more. But that'll do it for now. Thank you all for tuning in, and I will see you around.